They're all in these boxy things called beehives. I'm taking them to the station. The vicar says his bees make good honey, and he's giving some of them to his
your hair?
Just then, Boko, the diesel engine, hummed in. Take care, you two. Don't make the bees angry. They might sting you. James didn't like being told what to do by a diesel, and he buzzed away.
We're gonna start.
Goodbye, Trevor.
Want to probably start with
and set off to see
right
Duck
down
at
at
the next station. Bill and Ben,
Oh my
the
goodness,
tank
we cut
engine
your hair,
were
bud.
busy arranging cars, but they scampered off when they saw Boko. I remember the first time I met those two, laughed Boko. They nearly made my eyes pop out. Edward soon put a stop to their games.
Hold still.
Edward is the only one who can keep Bill and Ben in order, chuckled Duck. I sometimes call them the bees. A good name, replied Boko. They're terrible when they start buzzing around. James bustled in. What's that, Duck? Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all, so don't let that buzzbox diesel tell you different.
I
His
can't believe
name
we're
is
cutting your
Boko,
hair.
and he didn't. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow
You're
smoke
okay,
and
baby.
make them
Make sure you
buzz
stay
off.
sitting down, okay?
Buzz, 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 retorted Duck. The next morning, James arrived at the station to collect his coaches. The passengers were excited and keen to get on board. The platform was crowded, and the porter was in a hurry. Mind your backs, he shouted. Then there was trouble. The beehive fell and broke open.
I'm right here. Wait.
The station cleared like magic.
Are you playing
James
with the
heard a
fire?
familiar buzzing. The bees were too cold to cross, so they buzzed around the fireman, hoping he'd mend their hive. But he didn't understand, nor did his
Nice
driver.
lady cutting her
So the
hair.
bees turned to James. His boiler was nice and warm. Buzz off, hissed James. One bee burnt his foot. Ooh, ooh. The bee thought James had burnt him on purpose.
Pretty incredible how you guys can just do it.
So it stung James right back on the nose.
Yay!
Whistled James. He had had enough. So had his fireman and driver.
Okay.
You're okay.
They didn't notice till too
Mama's
late
right
that
here.
they had
Now you
left
get to
all
stay
their
sitting
coaches
down.
behind. They tried everything to get rid of the bees.
Doing an awesome job.
First they spun on the turntable, but to no avail.
Oh, you
They
don't
tried
pull her
washing
hair.
them off, but the
You were
bees
looking.
clung harder to James's warm boiler.
You're okay.
Then they tried smoking them off by going through a long tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
But still, the bees wouldn't go away. It's no good, James, said his driver. We'll just have to go back to the orchard and fetch another hive. James's reply was drowned by the sound of buzzing.
Look at Thomas.
The vicar was waiting anxiously for
Thomas the
James.
Train. We've never watched Thomas before.
Let's spray some more water. See?
When he arrived, the bees
Short of
swarmed
both
straight
beginning
into
and
their
short
new
and late,
home.
right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not too short, but
Come
yeah.
on, James, said his driver. What you need now is a good hose down.
So when you say not
Later
too
that
short,
evening,
do you want
James
to have
was
like a
resting
long
in the
boy
shed
haircut?
when
Yes.
the vicar came to see him.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving my bees, he said. It's a pity it's not
So
Christmas.
we're not
Then
gonna
we
cut
can
it
call
up
you
and over.
James,
We're
the
gonna
red-nosed engine.
More like trim.
Everyone
Yeah.
laughed, even James.
Yeah.
But instead, they decided
right
to
there,
call James the bee's knees, which means they thought he was more useful than ever.
Yeah, I haven't trimmed the bangs yet. That's fine. Right there?
Oh, you're okay, sweet pea.
Okay.
Oh, look at Thomas. Oh, stay sitting.
Bill and Ben are the most mischievous engines working on Sir Topham Hatt's railway.
Where's it
They're
going?
kept busy pushing and pulling cars up and down the line that runs from the China Clay Works to the
Yes, it
harbor
is.
yard.
In the back, shorten the neck. Yeah, shorten the neck.
They like to have fun together and often play tricks on the
Look at
workmen.
Thomas.
Look at the GoPro.
You're okay.
But sometimes their teasing ways can get them into trouble. One morning, Tom had to see them.
Look over here. Look at Mommy.
Important goods have arrived in the big yard. Bill and Ben, I need you to help the other end. Oh, yes, of course, sir, replied the twins.
Alright, how short do we want
They
to
set
go
off
in the
happily
bank?
on
Out
their
of his
important
eyes.
mission.
Do you want it touching the eyebrow or a little bit above?
Boko was resting in the yard when suddenly he
Little bit.
heard a pair
Little
of
bit above.
familiar whistles.
It'll probably grow fast.
Here comes trouble.
Oh.
Dad told us you were tired.
Look right here.
He asked us
Look
to
at
take
this.
all
It's like the
our
bell
cars
on your
for you.
train at home.
You two never stop, do you?
Don't lose your
I'm
feet.
wise to
Try to
your
stay
pranks,
still, okay?
and we do need help here. The twins were soon busy pushing and pulling the heavy cars into
Okay.
place.
She's almost done. It's so fast.
At last, the day's work was done. The twins now became excited. They were going to use the turntable for the first time. Bill went first. This is fun, he shrieked to Ben. He didn't want to go off at all. The foreman stopped the turntable.
Hi.
Please make way for the other engines, he ordered. Bill did so. The foreman
Look
had
right here.
accidentally stopped the turntable in the wrong place.
But look.
Bill was on the wrong track, and there was Ben puffing directly toward him. The engine came to a
Almost
grinding
done, sweet
halt.
pea.
They gazed grimly at each other.
Nice
I was here first, said Bill. But you're in my way, protested Ben. You'll have to back up again. I won't. You will. I won't.
Almost,
Sir Thomas
almost done.
came to
Almost
stop the
done.
boy. If you don't behave, I shall not allow you here again.
Almost done.
Next day, Ben was still grumpy.
You're almost done, sweet
And
pea.
Bill,
Stay
imagine
still.
getting in my way on the turntable. He's a really silly engine. The way I heard it, cried
And does it come
Bobo, it
with
sounded
this
like you
guy?
were both to blame. Huh, you must
Alright,
have heard it
and-
all wrong.
Do you think he'll
The
be okay
twins
with the
grumbled
little
about
trimmers
each
so
other
we can
all
like trim
day.
this up really nice and good?
I don't know what I'll do.
Alright, I'll trim it up with this as good as I can get it, and then
Even
last we
kind
can take
Edward
that
lost
if he's okay
patience.
with it.
Okay.
All
But
this
is the length
grumbling
everywhere else
spreads bad
okay, or do we need to go a
atmosphere
little
in the
shorter?
No, I think the
You're
light is
quite
good.
right.
This is good,
That's
and then
why I
around the
come up
ears
with
is
a
okay?
plan.
Yeah.
Alright.
Boko
So I'm
whispered
just
his
gonna
plan
trim
to
that up
Edward.
good and then see if he'll let
Then
me
his
use the
driver
electric.
told Sir Topham Hatt, I'll
And if
start
you don't,
making
then
arrangements
we
right
can
away.
do
The next morning, he called Bill and Ben into the yard.
You're good.
Boko was
Let's
taking
just
a
get
it
special
right here.
train to the farmer. His regular heavy
See the
goods
stickers?
train is waiting on
Where are
the
the
siding.
stickers?
You can pull it
Do you see
together.
them right here?
What?
On the side. There you go.
But, protested
Look
Bill
down
and
here.
Ben, who were still not speaking to each other. Good. I knew I could rely on you
Okay.
two. I'll take the train myself, huffed Ben.
You're okay.
Go right ahead, said
I don't
Bill.
like that.
Ben
I
was
can
coupled
touch
up
you
to
in
the
it.
train of
You're
freight cars,
okay.
but they were too
No, no,
heavy
no,
for
no.
him to move alone.
Oh. You're okay.
Go
Are you looking
on,
at yourself
teased
in the
Bill.
mirror?
I can't, said Ben. Then
Who do you
suddenly
see?
both twins laughed.
Who do you see?
I don't think we'll take turns this time, Ben, said Bill. I think we've got to pull together. Ben was delighted. It was good to be helping each other.
Now we
Best
get
of
like right
all,
here.
it was good to be friends again.
It's okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm gonna see if he'll let me do it with the. Look. See, look. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, mom. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, dad. See, look. Tickle, tickle, tickle. You wanna feel it? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Do you want me to try to do it, or it's fine?
It's okay.
Does it look okay?
One
I
morning,
think so.
So you wanna
everybody was
just
waiting to
get
pick up
it better with
passengers
the
from
scissors?
Thomas's train. Beep beep.
I don't know.
We're
Do
late.
you need to go a little
Where's
shorter,
Thomas?
or
He doesn't usually
okay?
make
I
us
think it's
wait.
fine.
Okay, you think it's fine? Then we're good.
Oh,
I think, do you want to put like a little bit of curl comb on it?
No. Sang the fireman. Johnny so
right.
long and
Still
knew
has
I
the
about
curls in the
Johnny
back.
He still
left.
has curls.
Just to
Okay.
climb on the
She's gonna
couch.
take this off and then
Okay, he's so good.
Huh?
he's still strapped.
Can
Oh,
you
okay.
him?
Yeah, all right.
No, replied the fireman.
There you
Okay.
go.
There's Bertie
See?
Boss in a terrier.
All done.
First
Nothing wrong
haircut,
with
all
him, though.
done.
Likely he's on a coach tour or something. He clambered down.